We gotta fix the stupid, silly, dumb, really dumb Wither Skeleton farm. It was just supposed to work. Alas, it has not worked, and my soul is pain. Which one of these skins looks dead alive? Well, that's all of them, but dead on the inside. Actually, that's all of them too, because we got a wardrobe change. Jeez. Yeah, so we gotta figure out what the problem is with the Wither Skeleton farm, how to fix it, and then build it. That's basically my goal tonight. I'm very exasperated already because I did some troubleshooting and it's not good. It's not good, everybody. It's not good. This guy looks very dead on the inside. I thought there was a wither one of these, like a wither skeleton. Anyway, yeah, skeleton dude. He looks way too festive with that hat though. He's also a very buff skeleton. Right, so let's take a look at, what we got going on. Jeez. Okay, so this is the current cell that we have on Truly Bedrock, right? And in theory, should just work. You know, mobs spawn in there, they go through a portal. Easy peasy, right? No. Very no. Very no. Very no. Let's see. So... there's multiple problems. Where do we begin? It did work. I do know that it did work at one point, but stuff has since changed, apparently, which isn't a very good sign off the bat. Not particularly good off the bat. Oh, I have my game sounds off. For good reason. You don't want to hear the game. So, the first problem is... because I think there's at least 3 major problems, which is not great. Yeah. First major problem, powdered snow prevents them spawning. So our current system having powdered snow right here just does not work. So we can't have the powdered snow there. We gotta move it to here, minimum, or up, or diagonal, or something. So that's the first one. Yeah, that's a biggie. That's definitely a biggie. Definitely a biggie, but that doesn't stop there. Doesn't stop there. If we have the portals on the northwest corner, they don't go through them. Because, and this is another stupid one, that I've literally never seen before. Where's my stupid command for this? Z? No, let's do X. There we go. Yeah, so if we have the portals right here, they legitimately do not go through them. They go out west. They literally just fall straight down from this block. Of course. Why not, right? Even if you put, like, a block here or a little bit of floor, nah. Occasionally, like, they'll stand there, and then they'll go through it. But most of the time, they just, like, stand there. So, not particularly great. Oh, but wait. There's more. Let me build up this cell real quick. We can't just have 1... or 2 mega problems. No. We gotta have a multitude of these problems, of course. Fun. Liz, hi. So that's the problem. Yeah, so let's back up a little bit. And then we'll run our kill at E. Cool. So let's see if we can get a guy to spawn. I think there's a third issue that is the game breaker here. Because it's a legitimate bug. You might be able to guess what it is from what I just did. Okay, see, that skeleton spawned and went through, but that blaze fell straight down on the west side. I mean, we know the west is the best, but come on now. Yeah, see, they just fall straight down. Which they shouldn't do. I don't know why they're directly on the west. They should be on the northwest corner. I don't know why they would get pushed out this way. They should be pushed this direction. Like, see how they're very lined up? It's really dumb. But we can fix that, you know, that's not too big of a deal. Basically all we gotta do is put the portals on the west side. So that's fine, you know? That's okay, we can deal with that. We just have to rebuild everything. But that's fine, we can get to that, yeah. Yeah, we can get to that. Northwest is north best. This is true as well. I live in the northwest. Northwest is north best. Let's go. West Coast, West Coast. Big Squidward. Yeah, get out of here. Right then. So that's 2 of 3 issues. Third issue is unconfirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's happening. Yeah, so you can see that that's the problem. The third issue, and this is why the stream was 20 minutes late, you know. I started this, like, 40 minutes ago, apparently. Wow, okay. I guess 30 minutes before stream. I didn't get time enough to test this. I figured we'd see it on stream, but I don't think Wither Skeletons spawn in Wither Roses again. I did not get a single thing to spawn in Wither Roses. So let's do a test. Give me spawns. Anything, please. We should really get some good spawns from that. This was broken before at one point, so we'll find out. See, those ones were spawning. It could be the Y value, but we're going to go ahead and remove those Wither Roses, and then we'll see if anything spawns. We're playing in the most recent 1.20 update, so if there was ever a time where this should work, it should work here. Since this is a 1 point, you know... When were these added? Not recently. I think it was like the BE update. Whichever one that was. See? Oh my god, it's real. It's real. They don't spawn on Wither Roses. No, that is... Okay. They just legitimately don't spawn on Wither Roses. Wow. Okay. Oops. Cool. Wow. At least in this world. Let's put our Wither Roses back there and see if anything spawns. That was pretty compelling. Yeah, that's fairly compelling. With the Roses were village and pillage. That's a long time ago. Diagonal, thank you for 37 months of resubscriber in. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing better than me and my definitely not a Wither farm. Ah! It doesn't spawn. Yeah, it legitimately just does not spawn. Okay, we're gonna lower it down a block since you guys think that that might have some effect. And you know what? It's worth a shot. You never know if this game. Random things have an effect for no apparent reason. Why does that affect it? That makes no sense. It makes no sense why that would affect it. But why, though? But why? But why? No sense. Zero. Emotional damage. Straight to the heart with this farm. Iron daggers. Multiple of them. Okay, we're not getting that many, to be fair. That's so dumb. Was counted as a solid block? I mean... Pigmen still spawn in these things? What was the trick to get rid of the pigmen? It was... Like, you had to put a glass block there. Yeah, so that's still a bug. You had to put a glass block here, I believe. On the northwest. That's why we lowered it down a block. They can spawn in tinted glass. I did confirm that much. We've figured that much out, so that's fine. If it weren't for that, this whole idea would be kaput. Emotional, physical, psychological. All the damage, man. Everything but spiritual, because who needs that? Doesn't exist. Yeah. Not very good rates. There we go. Few little withery walls right there. Granted, this world isn't spawn-proofed, so yeah. That happens if you're in a desert biome, by the way, Mokdud. That's why. Or like a mesa, some sort of dry biome. I already lost spiritual with the mangrove farm. Yeah. Right, so let's record a little clip right here, because I am primarily a YouTuber, and I will force you to witness it. What do you even say? Like, hey, so, you know, the whole video so far is kind of a giant waste of time. Pain. Pain and suffering, that's what you say. Yeah. So Bedrock Edition has decided to be a very big evil meanie to me. There is 3 major issues that affect this in every way. Primarily, we just cannot use the cell design at all. It's got to be completely modified and changed. I think the idea, the concept will still work, but the problem is that powdered snow right there actually prevents mobs from spawning. Mobs cannot spawn in powdered snow, even though it's like not even a solid block. That's quite surprising to me. Don't think that was always the case, but alas, not the main issue. The other issue is that the mobs always fall out the west side. You would think that they would fall out like the northwest side and go into the portal, but no, they always fall out on the west side and fall straight down. Even if you put a floor right here, they just stay perfectly within this block, which is also quite odd. You know, there's usually always the northwest preference. Let's see if we can get that on camera real quick. That would be nice. That would be nice indeed. Have I made a good farm? In theory. In practice, no. See, they all fall out the west side, and they don't go into the portal. Even if you put a floor there, doesn't quite work. They just fall straight down. We can work with that, though. That is fine to some extent. Now, what we can't do is get ourselves a portal block right here, because that is just extra illegal, and you would end up updating the portal, unless we had portal tiles. Where's the command for that? Yeah, there's just no way to get a portal there, unfortunately. And then the third issue that is just really stupid is if you have the spawn spots at the height that we built them and you put wither roses on them, they just will not spawn. Nothing will spawn on this. But if you lower it down a block and then put wither roses, then you'll get wither skeletons to spawn. Pigmen still spawn, so that's why you need the glass blocks, but that's not an issue for our design. Can we see that as well? That one was in one of the portal cells. There you go. See, we got some guys on the lower blocks, but you will never get anything on the upper one. There is no reason why that should affect anything. Normally, if we remove these wither roses, things will spawn here. I don't even know how that's going to affect some of these, because I don't know the vertical height of, like, these spawn spots up here, for example. So even if everything else was perfectly fine with the portals and the powdered snow, this alone would break all of the cells that we built on truly Bedrock. Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. That is just a lot, isn't it? So why was I late? This is why I was late. So how do we even go about redesigning this? We need to... Yeah, see, I removed the wither rose. That's why he spawned there. Stupid. We need to lower these down, primarily. Boom. Lower that down a block, and then we'll get our wither roses on there. We still need the solid blocks to the south and the east with these slabs on there. just to block the light. No, let's just work on one of these. And then we will need the tinted glass to the north and the west in order to prevent pigment, but also block light. And then block above it to block light. And then we should be able to put a portal block right here. And that should do it. Do we want that on Z? Yeah, Z. Yeah. So how's your guys' day been? Have you spent a whole week working on a project and then realized that the entire project is broken and you need to spend like 3 more days working on it? So that's been my day so far. Good stuff. Quality. Quality Minecrafting. Guess you can say it's my own fault because I should have like really double, triple checked all this stuff beforehand, but like Whispercraft's going well. That's good. We've had a couple minor issues on Whispercraft here and there, and Derptopia too, but those will all be resolved within the next week. So bear with us for a moment while we sort out some mild issues. We also need to add all the new members with the new applications and stuff. We'll get those added as well, and then we gotta have the end event, possibly next weekend. I think Casper was saying the 5th, which is 2 weeks from now, I guess. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm sure Casper will let us know when he's got that ready for us. Right now we're just using some illegal portals. Got rid of your cough by using pickle juice? Did you just make your body revolt in disgust enough to be like, fine, I'll stop? Maybe that's how you did it. Alright, then let's go ahead and kill everything. Voodoo portals. Yeah. Basically. They're really easy to make, though. It's actually going to be easier this way. Oh, wait. We had one on that one, but that doesn't count. Because we're not looking at those ones. These ones should just work. Your body loves pickle juice. Secret cure for common cold. Yeah, because the drum's just like, fine. Ooh, man, I don't want anything to do with that. I'll get out of here. Fair enough. Spawn me a dude into the portal. I would very much like a dude spawn in the portal. That would be great. It's not gonna happen, is it? I think it's the Wither Roses, man. I'm sure we probably have a couple guys in the overworld, but it's not, like, due to the new setup. Yeah, it's really not that many. Yeah, all my guardian farms work on realms. I actually have a new one coming out soon that you'll see probably this week, hopefully. I just recorded like the first part of it. I just need to record the actual tutorial for it, which hopefully won't take too long. Are they dudes or dudettes? I forgot dudette was even a word. Is that a thing that people actually say? Because if you're Midwestern, guys just covers like everybody. Dudes too. Kind of 2008. Fair enough. It's just not gonna spawn, guys. Yeah, they literally do not spawn. Get rid of that nasty nonsense. And then see what happens. Like, the wither skeletons will spawn, their heads will touch the portal, yeah, but everything else is gonna fall down. Dude, Reno. Never heard that. Living in the past, man. Everybody is. What you're currently experiencing isn't even the present moment because of the delay that, you know, between your eyes and your ears to your brain and then the processing time of your brain. You're living like some milliseconds in the past. Yeah, with this one, we're gonna get some guys. Like, just the wither skeletons will go to the overworld. Or apparently not, I guess. Sure, whatever. Blowing your mind. Don't make me bust out my tricks. Like the fact that you can see your nose. Always. Hi, Vsauce. Vsauce, silent here. Let's see. 80 milliseconds? That sounds like a long time. It's like almost a 10th of a second. Okay, if we could really just get one guy to spawn and go through that portal, that would be fantastic. Because otherwise I gotta lower this down again, I guess. Plus the delay on Twitch, plus the Australian ping delay. Ah, pain. Yeah, the whole stream is like a good 5-10 seconds behind. Always. Okay, we gotta lower it down again, I guess, because reasons. Wow. Bedrock is such a good game. I have a loss of words to describe my goodness of this game. That's how baffled I am. I'm simply blown away. Have a good one, Ian. Yeah, the block type doesn't matter. Let's leave this one over here, actually. This is our, like, model organism. 58. Really wish we had portal tiles. That would make everything just so much easier, wouldn't it? Won't even be a problem then. Alright, let's go back off of that, and hopefully we get ourselves some wither skeletons. Nope. Yeah, Australians are known for making upside down. Houses and everything, it's crazy. No, the tinted glass is fine. It's the wither roses that are the problem. If we remove the wither roses, then they go away. Or like they start spawning. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Well, let's try raising it up a block. These were at 4 originally. Like the spawning block should be, yeah, right here. Which I don't think is gonna help our case. If we remove the wither roses, then we get wither skeletons, pigmen, blazes, magma cubes, and skeletons, which is way too much. Flew into a wither rose. Yeah, see, they just don't spawn at that height. Great, well, let's lower it down until we find out which height they spawn at. I mean, we know it's like 4 down. But apparently they just don't spawn with the roses over here. Yeah, I mean, we have a cell design that can handle all the guys in the overworld. We just don't have another design for that. Yeah, literally nothing. Cool. This is great. Okay then. Yeah, we're far enough away. Well, let's go set up a command block to kill gas, actually. Aha! A wither skeleton. For the first time in Silent Whisperer streaming history, a thing does a thing. The stream's running fine on my end. It seems like you might be having an internet issue. I don't know why they weren't spawning at this height earlier, but okay. Whatever, Minecraft, that's fine. You're figuring out your stuff. That's all good. Cool. Just making me waste a bunch of time over here for no good reason, though. And then we'll see if they can spawn like this, and then we'll put the cap on it and see if they spawn like that. Something about it was breaking their spawning for, like, literally no reason. Seeing frame skips? Well, it shouldn't be. Yeah, we're on 4,400 kilobytes. 44, yeah, kilobits. I don't know, something like that. Just testing farm go build. That's not happening. Spawn! Please. We're not building anything until, like, we have a working prototype here. There we go. A dude did a thing! Look at that. Yeah, this area is not very well spawn-proofed. As I'm sure you can imagine. Let's try going above it. Let's go up to, like, here. Guys over there were spawning. Yeah, we really shouldn't be dropping frames when we're just like staring at one spot. Anyway, well, we're gonna assume that that actually works. Because it did work. Did work. And then we'll just go ahead and put in the doodads. Yeah, I could get rid of that ledge. I'm probably going to run around real quick and churn all the nether brick into glass. Right then. With that, we should actually see some things be fine and spawn. So they should spawn and instantly touch that portal and go to the overworld. That's the idea here. I really don't know why the wither roses are so borked. It's really, like, it cannot be that difficult to just have them actually work. Let's check the overworld. I mean, that seemed to do a thing. Didn't I have like a little portal thing around here somewhere? A portal in a cage? Oh, it's all the way over there? Huh. That could explain some of our issues. Borked is a technical term, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, then. Let's try... and see what happens with these guys. I just want to see, like, a couple guys spawn in there. I haven't actually physically seen one, like, spawn and then instantly go through the portal. So it would be nice. I feel like that should be possible. Angry noises, that's right. Because this farm is silly. Yeah, I'm not seeing a single thing actually spawn in there. Unless I'm missing it. No? I think I might have seen one thing. Really hard to tell. I guess we'll go through the portal in case I missed it. See, we're at the wrong spot. We need to be at the other one, which is all the way over there. I don't know. Do they have to things not be able to spawn in portals directly? They made it so the light level from the portal would prevent spawns, but that's why we use the tinted glass. We know things can spawn in the portal, but our current issue is that the wither roses, like, are preventing things, which is super dumb. I just want to do, like, one fun thing, and for some reason this game's just, like, always broken. That was definitely the wrong command. Let's see if we can get back. Looking for that kill E. There we go. So now we're going to see, yeah, a bunch of things spawn. There goes a wither skeleton immediately into the portal. But you put a wither rose there, and it's like, nah, nothing. What can you even do, right? Yeah. Okay, then. I'm using a bug in the game, and for some reason the game's always broken? Yes. But there's other bugs that are affecting my bug to get around their bug fix. You see? Like, the base game and all the intended mechanics should work fine, right? I think we should all be on the same page there. Anything outside of that, like these borked portals, you know, those can come and go, and they do come and go. But the base game, like, you know, things, withers spawning on wither roses, that should just work. But it doesn't, and that's a problem. Doesn't matter that I'm trying to use a bug for it. That's irrelevant. There's a bug that breaks my bug. Yeah, see, we're totally fine. Ridiculous. That's why we can't have nice things. Yeah, we should be able to get that entire row to spawn. Let's maybe back it up like a couple. Silly. And now we should be able to get this entire thing to spawn too. Okay. Great then. Give me some good news, Mojang. We'll see you later, rubber. Put a piece of glass there. Does it also break it? We have to use tinted glass to block the light. But tinted glass is basically just regular glass when it comes to mob farming, at least. So we should be totally good in that regard. Let's go ahead and get our other portals right here. Like, if we can actually confirm that this does work, then it's going to be really easy to turn this into a cell. But we can't even confirm that it, like, actually functions right now. Which is kind of a big holdup. I just need to see a reliable stream of wither skeletons actually spawn in these things and go through the portal. That would be nice. Does anything really work? Most things do. It should just function. Unless there's a thing where the hitbox of a portal prevents a mob from spawning. But we know that that's not the case, because we've seen wither skeletons spawn directly in here. So we know that everything should just work. Individually, we've tested it all, and it's great. But together, it doesn't. If we remove those wither roses, everything spawns. And wither skeletons go through the portal. If we remove all the blocks but the wither rose, then you get reliable wither skeletons. Are the portals that small? I'm using a set block command. But we'll have a alternative to that in survival. So maybe it's the wither rose plus the block above it. Can we test that over here? Maybe the wither rose doesn't like having a block directly above it. Like a tinted glass. That could explain it, maybe? Let's try that out over here. Also, you should be able to plant these on anything. Why can't you? It's evil incarnate in plant form. It shouldn't care where it goes. Okay, let's try that, and then we'll stand at this little AFK spot. Have a good night, Lanther. Can you just push them with lava? We have to have the nether portals not be updated by stuff. Floating invisible pitcher plants. Yeah, that was nice for Java. See, now nothing spawns over there, so we found an issue. Okay, let's remove these two and see if we get anything. Yeah, block space between the rose and the glass. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the next thing we try. If it's required that we need a block space, then the whole concept isn't gonna work. Yeah, so those spawn columns. So they spawn at any of these heights. See, there we go. We got one guy. And like, if we remove these wither roses, then everything spawns like crazy. We could check another, like, we could check a fresh version of the seed if we needed to get like the original structure height. See? Reliable spawns. It's not too difficult, is it? Thank you, Minecraft. Just doing a little bit of work for me. So we know that that works. Okay, let's go put our withery roses back. And then that should work too. And then we'll put a block above the wither roses, and then we'll see if that works. Shenanigans. Okay, there you go. Just functions. Now, blocks here. Give that another minute. New wither farm design? Yeah, it's the one that we've been working on for truly Bedrock the last couple of days / week. But running into some design issues. It used to work just fine, but stuff is broken. Now I know that they can spawn inside of tinted glass. I know that that's allowed. It's just not allowed with wither roses for some reason. Okay, let's raise these up by a block and see what's up. Okay. So yeah, they can spawn with their heads in a block. Confirmed. There's a wither rose. Like, we know the whole time that that's been possible. But we just can't get it to work with the wither rose. Yeah, it's got to be checking for air above it. I think you're right. Okay. So, maybe we can't have a wither-only farm. Fine. That's really silly. Let's kick this up to 5 times speed, so we're not waiting around all the time. I kind of doubt we're going to see anything spawn in there. No, doesn't seem like it. Trapdoor above wither roses brick spawning. The thing is that we need to reduce the light level because we're gonna have a nether portal there, and they can't spawn due to the light of the nether portal. So we need to, you know, have that there. No, we have to have it be like insta spawn. They need to spawn and instantly touch a portal. That's what we need. Okay, yeah. Whoop, there goes me forgetting about speed hacks. It does not like consistent anything, Ether Portal. Yeah, so there's another issue. If we have a wither rose with a tinted glass above it, nothing will spawn. You will not get a wither skeleton in here unless you have it at that layer. And then if you don't have the wither rose, then you'll get wither skeletons and all the standard mobs. It's really stupid. It's really stupid silly. So that just kind of breaks the whole concept. So we will not be able to have a wither skeleton only. It just will not function. So we have to find a way to have this kind of cell and get another portal to the west of it right here, but not have a powdered snow anywhere in the vicinity, which I don't think is gonna happen. Yeah. That's rough. And like this used to work too. Right then. Would it be hard to make it to where you can spawn everything and it will still be easy to kill everything? We're sending them to an overworld kill chamber, so that's not a big deal. Killing them isn't the problem. Getting them to spawn and instantly go through a portal, though, that's a problem. As of right now. So... no, nothing's gonna spawn in these anyway, apparently. Let's think about this. So if we have the portals right here, wither skeletons would go through, everything else would fall down straight into our AFK chamber, because we were AFKing below it. So that's not good. So let's use some purple wool real quick to illustrate where we want the portal to be, because using those is kind of annoying. Right then. So we can't have a portal here, because if you splice the portal to like get it in there and then you place in that tinted glass, it's gonna break it. Which is why we had the portal be right here. And we can't have the portal be in the corner either, because the powdered snow being right here or here prevents the mobs from spawning. And you can't have it be like multiple blocks long, because again you get that updating problem. And we can't raise it up because we can't prevent the wither skeletons from spawning. So it can't go at any of these heights. Meaning that we would have to put it down here. We could have it right here. And then everything falls and goes in. Which means that maybe we could have wither skeleton only. Because if we did it like this... then that should be with a skeleton only, and then they should fall straight down. Now, if we have... so the thing is that the mob cap is a big problem. So we cannot have a kill chamber in the nether, because the time that it takes to even transport the mobs will kill the raids. And then the time that it takes to kill all the mobs will further destroy the raids. So we have to have them instantly fall into a portal. Like this. Let's try this out. This is less ideal because it requires them to fall a block, but it's better than nothing. If we had just straight up nether portal tiles, then we could do whatever we wanted, because we wouldn't have to worry about splicing a portal and all the obsidian and all that garbage. But let's see if this works. We'll place in some dudes here, just for consistency's sake, I guess. We will need more tinted glass, but we actually have some on that old mob farm roof. Which I should probably go tear down anyway. Then we'll leave those two like kind of open back. Okay. I need them to fall out. Maybe we remove the blocks on this side, because right now it's just trapping them in there. They're not falling out for some reason. Or maybe we put blocks on just the north side. Then again, we have to worry about, like, the light from the portals. That's working. Use the pigment boat design? No. Speed, guys, speed. Let's try that. We need the speed of the Insta-kill, or insta-drop nether portal. Very attracted to the bug. It's required to get the best rates. We're trying to make the best farm that you can. That is the goal. That's why we're going through the effort. If we just wanted a wither skeleton farm, then like, it's like 6 other designs that we could use. So why don't they fall out now? They fall out when we have that style. Yeah, they just don't fall out now. Okay, so maybe we just don't do it with the skeleton only. Which is fine. Not particularly dead set on having it be with the skeleton only. Let's see if we can put like a piece of glass right there. We just need something to push them. We have a portal right here. That's gonna be light level 11, 10, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So the spot should be level 4. So that should be fine. We just need something to push them out of that block. Come on, fall on out of there. Call out to the fallout. It's not happening. Though we're not seeing them spawn on the right side, to be fair. Yeah, so insta-push requires them to have a block in their head. But they are spawning with a block in their head. They're 2.5 blocks tall, so, you know, the second block up shouldn't matter too much. I don't think the wither skeletons are going to enjoy having that, or the wither roses are going to not like that glass block there. Just use a mob spawner SMH. Why didn't I think about that? Bruh. Hold up. Man, this would be so much easier, wouldn't it? Shenanigans. If only we had glass slabs. That'd be nice. Yeah, so that's not gonna work either. Okay. So it'd have to be at this layer. I guess we'll try like this, and hopefully they just kind of fall this way. I don't think they're gonna fall at all, though. Shenanigans! Jam on some toast! Welcome back for 26 months! That is a very long time. For the shenanigans. Love it. How you doing tonight? We are suffering over here. Lots of pain, lots of suffering. Mini ow. Regular half slab. I don't think that works. It's worth a shot, though. I'm pretty sure a regular half slab, like, prevents the mobs from spawning. Like, they can't have their head in it. You see, they just spawn in it. They don't get pushed out to the side unless it's at that layer. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try slab. Get out of here. Nobody likes you anyway. We should probably do it like... You know what? Who cares? Let's try that one, and then we'll raise it up by half a block. No, so we need them to... We don't want to rely on any form of mob pathfinding or AI or anything like that. We need them to spawn and 100% always reliably get into another portal as soon as possible with minimum anything. Otherwise, it will break or it just won't be very fast. That guy fell out, but he got pushed out. Yeah, let's try that real quick. See that blaze? Spawn, fell straight out. Which is exactly what we want. So I guess that's what we'll have to do. Let me check the Minecraft wiki real quick. Minecraft light levels. Light. And then nether. Yeah, so light level 11. So they emit 11, so this would be 11, 10, 9. And then, actually, you know what? For this one, it doesn't quite matter, does it? Because we're going to have all the glass around it. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the portal's going to be. No wither roses. I was looking forward to getting a bunch of wither roses. Wither roses. Love it. Yeah, I guess we don't need them. Have a good night, Daydream! That should be in the right spot. Yeah, so that'll allow us to actually put in the tinted glass. Okay. The farm is going to end up being simpler due to this change. With less split portals. Longer split portals, but less split portals. I don't know why that one was there that whole time. Let's go, I guess, over to here-ish. Kill all the things, and then this should be the final design, basically. They should spawn in there, fall down, and then we'll just get all the nether mobs. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and block up these real quick. It's not going to be as ideal. It's not going to be as fast as the original plan, but all things considered, as many monkey wrenches have been thrown in the machine, it's going to turn out pretty alright. How many streams until this works? Eventually, it will work. Assuming that this right now decides to spawn a single mob for us. Hello? Yeah. Soon TM 3 more. I mean, assuming it takes us another 20 minutes to figure this out, and then, you know, 40 minutes on truly Bedrock to tear down the old farm, and then 2 hours to build up the new one, and then we gotta do some stuff in the overworld. Maybe 3 streams, yeah. Should just work, but I mean, you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. Or every time. Oh, look, it's doing the thing! Okay, so this is the new farm design, everybody. They're gonna spawn in there. No wither roses. They'll instantly fall out the west side and fall straight down. And then they'll just enter the nether portal. That's the closest we can get the portal to it. It's not quite ideal. They're in the nether for a few milliseconds longer than they would be otherwise with the previous design. But as you can see, it does just work. We're gonna use a single, very, very long split portal instead of a bunch of individual nether portals like we had with the previous design. And it should just work! Right, let's go check the overworld. We should probably also link a nether portal properly. Kill everything again, and then a third time. It really should just kill the whole thing. Alas! You can shave a few milliseconds. How so? Pow. Oh, it should be, what was it? 4,000 by 5,500, I believe it was. It's really, really easy coordinate to remember. Let's see. This looks like the right area. I'm pretty sure it's like right here. Yeah, 4,400, negative 1,200, yeah. This block. You know what? Just for fun. Imagine you see this at someone's face. You're like, what? Blazes fall fast enough? Yeah, should be fine. Really did not have a fun time loading the nether that time, did it? Go back through that, make sure it links up properly. Okay. Now, let's try out the actual farm. I did see a skeleton, like, fall to the side, but I don't think that'll be a problem in the main one. Maybe what we can do is just fill in that little corner right there. Ain't nobody got time for this. Let's go. We'll speed it up. Oh, we got a wither skeleton over there. Oh, another one. Where would everything else go to die if the wither spawn in full? Everything is going to go to the overworld. We're going to get pigmen skeletons, wither skeletons, blazes, maybe a magma cube or two. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure they'll just like flop around. Probably bounce out of the kill chamber. Probably won't go to the overworld with this one. Yeah, here we go. Little time lapse of the thing actually just working. Everything spawns in there, falls down. It's great. You see that skeleton fell out. Yeah, not too bad. Sarah Phoenix, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hopefully you're doing fantastic tonight. Thank you for the support. It's kind of a super boring stream tonight. Yes, this is what we want to see in the overworld. Fantastic! I love it. Just gotta set up the proper kill chamber. Finally! After all these years. Go and contain that a little bit better, maybe. Did we get magma cubes over here? Anybody see a cream? I didn't see any. Twitch plays ads. I so wish I could turn off the ads on Twitch. They're just so annoying. And they're not even worth having. Like, at all. I despise them. Does YouTube play ads in the middle of your live stream? Do you guys know? Do you watch YouTube live streams? Because honestly, I might go over to YouTube just for that. We also got Sarah Phoenix gifting a sub to General. Very nice of you. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. I think I'm... maybe. 50-50. Right then, let's go ahead and build up a split portal real quick just to confirm that we can actually do this. Last thing you would want is to, like, you know, go build this up in survival and then have the whole thing be broken or something. I would never do that! I would never build a whole farm in survival, and it turns out that it's broken. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's have the obsidian be at this layer. That'll temporarily block out the spawns, of course. It's fine, because nobody cares. Nobody needs spawns anyway. And then... let's leave it an extra block on the side. So we can make these things like 32 blocks long or something. It's pretty long. Or what is it? 28? 26? What's the longest you can have a portal? Maybe it's 22. I totally forget. My Minecraft noob is showing. Twitch streams are better than YouTube streams. Not during the stream unless you initiate the ad. Yeah, but... I wouldn't do that to you. Way too noisy. We get a lot more nasty trolls on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. We need some built-in entertainment, obviously. That's all it is. You guys like seeing the band hammers get thrown down. I guess that's not gonna work. We'll go ahead and break out all these. Oh, not that one. Break that. Is that kind of light a portal with those in there? Is it too long? I need to break these. It's too long. Long man. There we go. Which side do we need to do this on? So we need the split to be right here. Yeah, it's gotta be on this side. Okay. There we go. We should probably push it a block further out this way, actually. I love how stupid this bug is. It's not like you need to do anything crazy. It's like legitimately just a dispenser. You were trying to do this on Java? Ha! You would have such a fun time. Amazing. Okay, then we gotta remove at least the entire top of the portal. If we built the portal a block deeper, we would be able to just put slabs on this instead of removing the obsidian. Which I would actually prefer to do. That way it's less rebuild time in case something goes wrong. Is that bug fixed in the latest version? I don't know. I think it still works in beta. Not that it really matters too much. Like we would have found this one? Maybe. It's kind of a... like you gotta look for this kind of bug. Like, oh man, I wonder what happens when you put a dispenser into a nether portal. Unless you were trying to build a farm, like a ticking gold farm, where you want to turn off the portal a bunch of times. That's a way that you would find this one naturally. And that's how most people did find it naturally. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, you can definitely do this bug on Xbox as well. It's Bedrock edition, so all the bugs are the same across all the platforms. For better or for worse. Alright, let's do this side real quick. Instead of wasting time. Put that there, and then that one, and then that one. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so it will be easier to build this one. Because all the spawn spots that we have are pretty much like straight up in a row. Like, I mean, we can do one portal for that, one portal for that. Pico flames? I don't know what pico flames are. I do really like this bug, though. You guys are right. Just look how stupid this is. I like stupid things, and that's why I like myself so much. What can I say? Self-appreciation. Oh no, we haven't done naming items in a stream or two. Because I'm a bad person. Right then. I am curious to see if any mobs fall out of this. Oh, we gotta push this one over. Yeah, see, they fell through the corner of that. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. You gotta have a portal to the northwest of it. That's actually worth messing with real quick. Can we get away with having a block here, and how does that affect where they fall? Because they're spawning right here, and then they're falling this way. Occasionally, that's just because they're splitting and pushing each other to the sides. So they fall down through the snow. Which they might still kind of touch the portal, but yeah. Either way, we can just like move that over by a block. Whenever we're building. Or we can test out this extra piece of glass. No, see, he still got pushed to the side. Yeah, we might need to just put in a couple more blocks to like guide them. Did you guys see how they fell out, these two wither skeletons? Because I missed it. I was reading chat. They might have gotten pushed. Yeah, it's fine, Archangel. Oh. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional Minecrafter. Right then, let's try putting a piece of glass here. That should hopefully deal with it. Help guide them in. And then we'll just ruin that whole portal, I guess. Prime reason number one to leave the dispensers right there. I guess now would have been a good time to move that over. Yeah, we really got to make sure that we don't update these. Let's put a piece of glass there to hopefully guide them straight down a little bit more. Sometimes all the mobs need is a little bit of guidance. Or a little bit of a smack around. With a good old sword. You know what? Hold up. Should have done this a while ago. And that should massively cut down on the amount of Miscellaneous spawns that we're getting. Hopefully. Whole lot of guidance. Yeah. Some mobs need a little bit more guidance than others, actually. But that's alright. I don't judge them too harshly. Except when we do. Okay then. That skeleton got stuck up there. Yeah. So maybe that little blue block that we have in there isn't a good idea. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be great. Just for the skeletons, though. It doesn't seem like anything else is escaping. Okay. Skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Maybe because I'm wearing the skeleton skin. Could be. I'm kind of fine with the skeletons falling out, because they'll just die of fall damage. The blazes falling out, that would be a problem. That would definitely be a problem. Getting a lot of blazes. We are getting a lot of blazes. You see, the skeleton fell out again. What's their problem? So we should probably spawn for the top of this. Okay, and also we should probably go to the overworld. Clear out some mobs. Let's see how laggy it gets. Can't be that bad. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. That's a good farm right there. When the noises in Minecraft start to break, that's when you know it's a good farm. Also, this is the exact one and only reason why they added entity cramming to Java. We didn't even hear the noises of them dying. That's great. Oh, the lag, it wasn't that bad. I've seen a lot worse. Right then, let's test this again real quick, C's. I just really want to make sure, you know. See, the skeletons are still falling out. Maybe we need to add more blocks at the second layer up. Something like that. Yeah, this is why some Whispercraft farms are made public only, yeah. This is why we don't allow portal-based farms. Skeletons are still falling out, man! What's the problem? What's the problem? Stupid. That's what the problem is. Stupid. Stupid. I guess if it's just skeletons, though, then that's fine. Because I'm not seeing anything else get out. It's just skeletons. So weird. We're not getting any pigmen, are we? Was there pigmen in the overworld? I realize it's kind of difficult to see, but... Come on now. Perception 100. Well, doesn't seem so bad. Definitely a lot of blazes. Definitely a lot of wither skeletons, which is what it should be, primarily. And then... occasional skeleton here and there. Ridiculous. Well, I don't know how they all got out, but I mean, okay, that's fine, I guess. I do want to know how he got up there. Bro, how did you do that? That's impressive. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. Oh, maybe they're just spawning right here. That could be it. Oh my god, there's like 20 of them in here. Split! Oh. Okay, that's kind of fun. How many more are in there? Just keep splitting. There's still more? There's still more. There's still more! Oh my god. How infinite with a skeleton. Okay, it's finally, wow, that was a lot of dudes in there. Thought I saw that. Let's see, any more of those? That's great. I love that. Oh, maybe he walked up there. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wait, hold up. This is definitely a lot of blazes. 10 blazes. Cool, okay, well we're done here. They're stuck together. Yeah, that's what I call a scary skeleton. Crazy. Never seen that before. Yeah, let's see how they go about splitting now. Like duplicating with the skeletons. That would have made for a good short. Oh, I don't have my replay buffer on. For some reason, like, Streamlabs is just really stupid about that. Giga Blaze. Blazing Inferno. The skeletons just keep falling out. I don't understand what the problem is. We can make another split portal, like, down below them. As the stream is so laggy? It really shouldn't be. It's fine in mind. How'd that wither skeleton get out? Again, we lost a wither skeleton. But I don't know how. No, my internet's not bad. You know what it is. It's Twitch. It's just Twitch, guys. That's all it is. Twitch is bad at their job. Things could be spawning on top of the dispensers, actually. I didn't think about that. If you aren't wired to your router, your internet's bad. I am wired. My router is literally 6 inches from my PC, and I'm wired. Computer's dying again. No, I'm fine. Everything's good on my end. Y'all just like to complain. That's what it is. Can I last reboot the router? It's perfectly fine on my end, guys. Literally not having issues. Doesn't look like we're getting too many issues with those added blocks up there, so that's kind of a good sign. The skeletons again, though. I don't know. I don't know what the problem with the skeletons is. Oh, some guys could be spawning down there. Blame the chat. This is the streamer's motto, everybody. When in doubt, blame it on the chat. Hello, Big. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Welcome on over to Twitch as well. Let's see. I haven't seen any skeletons get out, have you guys? Oh, there goes a skeleton. I'm kind of thinking that they're spawning just on this side. They're not spawning on the northwest. So maybe we just like add some blocks right here. When in doubt, more blocks! Because why not? We're running on a supreme lack of good ideas. Which is all your fault, obviously. Chat is known as the Idea Factory. Yeah, 5,551 skip frames. That's a couple. Sounds like a skill issue, though, if I'm being honest. I think there's some desync between where it visually shows the mob and them entering the portal, like their hitbox. Definitely seems like there's desync in between where the mob is and where it appears to be, because they're spawning and then like they don't even... Hold up. Yeah, skeletons. Okay, we just confirmed it. Skeletons are not spawning on the northwest or the west. They're purely spawning on the north. So they fall straight down. Which is like, of course, you gotta throw another monkey wrench into the problem here. So if we wanted to get them, we would have to have another split portal, like right here. Which is just fantastic. So that's cool. Thanks, skeletons, of all things. Why are they broken? Honestly, I would be fine just letting them take fall damage and die. That sounds fun. I guess we'll need to get another split portal in there. What a blazes over there. But yeah, it appears that there's like an issue. Oh, look at that. Okay, we can fix that actually. That's how it's happening. They're getting launched out. Let's put a block right here for them to run into. So they're spawning and then splitting and getting pushed. But they shouldn't be able to phase through a different type of material. I could probably just put a slab there, to be honest. Is there a blaze spawner over here or something? A lot of blazes over there. Yeah, dealing with all the skeletons gear would be kind of a nuisance. Yeah, so this is basically what goes into building, designing, and testing a new farm for YouTube. Every single time. You're banning the word skeleton. I see. Then how am I even going to talk about myself? Rude. Raises a lot of issues. Not really. Just the dummies. Just the boneheads over there. Yeah, see, just those guys. Everything else is actually going through the portal. Ooh, Skelly Bob. That's a good one. Yeah, so the portal's not quite linked up. We have a pigman and a couple Skelly Bobs. I think we have more blazes than what the skeletons, actually. Look at that, you can watch them despawn. That's fun. Yeah, there's a big pile of withers, though. I can't even say the full wither name, can I? What's broken exactly? Long story. Everything? Yeah, everything. Right then, let's go ahead and try and see if we can make ourselves like a double split portal. What isn't broken? That's a shorter list, actually. That is actually a shorter list, which is sad. Oh, you can. Interesting rendering trick there, too. To save you graphical power. Because typically you would never be able to see the insides of those. So they just, like, unrender it. If they're touching. Clever. Okay. That makes sense. Great. So we would have our main portal be like... This looks really small compared to all the other ones. Because it's only 2 blocks tall, actually. So we'd have our main portal be like that height, and then... I guess we could have them right next to each other. No solid blocks do that too? I think so, yeah. They should anyway. You just don't often see that. Like, as such a good example of it. Yeah, so we could put them next to each other. I was thinking the next one would go a block lower, like down here at this layer. But there's no reason why we couldn't have them right here. Okay, let's go ahead and rebuild this, I guess. Oh. Yeah, that's why we'd want it to be lower. Yeah, that is pretty much why everything's invisible in Spectator. When you do that in Survival, though, you can see the actual inside the block that you're in, though. So they did tweak it slightly. So if we wanted to put another portal at this layer, we'd have to do it first, and then build up the spawn spot and everything above it, which sounds really annoying. Max size for minimum efficiency. Man, it would be great if we could just get nether portal tiles. So much nicer! Well, we could have like the top of the nether portal be right here. And then the portal tiles would be at this layer. Wouldn't be too bad. I don't think that would even solve it, though, because then you would have them split as they're falling sometimes. So maybe it's just not that big of a deal. I don't think I actually broke that ban a word. It was a good one. We haven't had too many ban words in recent memory. Yeah, maybe we just don't worry about it too much. Well, because now the portal cubes would be, like, really overpowered. Maybe I did. Maybe I did say skeleton. But hey, it's a fun word. With love. Pain. Well... How much of a big deal do you think those skeletons are gonna be? It might be a big deal, or they might not be a big deal. I guess I'll go back to being a pigman now. Maybe the one with the glasses, so you can't see him crying. There we go. Biker Piggo. Oh yeah. This leather jacket and pants have seen better days though, haven't they? It's just a style, guys. It's an aesthetic. Oh, you just up arrow. Yeah. Right then. Well, let's try it again. More testing. So this whole stream has been. Yeah, they're just gonna be a problem. So we have to get 2 of them in there. That's annoying. Why can't they just be normal? Is my question. That would be great if they would just be normal. Be really, really nice. I would like that. You know, I have a question real quick. Because I don't think this causes a block update. Oh, it doesn't. Nice. That's great. Although I think a random tick does affect that. Doesn't it? Nice. Well, that's a fun one. Probably do that water too. I'm trying to think. I guess we'll have to just do another portal down below it. Like, it's just what it's coming to. Make lava outsides. I don't know if you could get like just a stationary lava source. You could definitely do 2 sides of it. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to remove these without it updating. You new to the chat? Is there anything you should know about? Right now we're just in a creative test world trying to figure out how to rebuild this farm to make it actually work. We're not on our survival world right now. This is a copy of the same seed though. Basically, where the skeletons and stuff spawn in there, and then they get pushed out of the block, and then they fall straight down into another portal. But for some reason, skeletons spawn in this direction. Every single thing else spawns this direction. It doesn't make any sense, but alas, here we are. Let's try putting a solid block right there. It's most likely not going to work, but for science! For science, we will test every possible hypotheses until all of them are proven wrong. Yeah, nothing spawns now. Okay. Fantastic. So we can't stop them from going that way. Maybe we can just make them sit, like, right here or something? Or no, sorry, not sit, but, like, fall out the side. We need to push them into the nether portals. These blocks are necessary so that we don't have mobs flying out the side from splitting. This broke something. I don't know what I broke though. What about scaffolding? Scaffolding isn't really a real block. It doesn't affect mobs. That's why they can spawn in it. Right, we're gonna go until we see a skeleton. Skeleton, I summon thee! If this works, then we won't see any skeletons, basically. I think that might have been some right there. Some of them do get to the overworld, but some of them also fall straight north. Oh, that blaze just got kicked out. Oh, there goes the skeleton. Okay. Oh, this one... that doesn't really count. Because that should be a portal. Let's go ahead and actually... I don't really want to fix that. It takes too much effort. But yeah, I don't think we should count that one. Because technically they, like, fell into where there's not a portal. What I am thinking, though, is we might need to, like... put some blocks right here to contain any splittage that might happen, because mobs spawn in like a group. Like there can be like 5 mobs in a pile, like on a singular block at the exact same coordinates. And if one of them moves, suddenly they all move and they like split apart, they explode. You probably noticed this if you pay attention to how mobs spawn in your world, but yeah, that happens, and then they split everywhere. See, that guy fell out to the portal side. If there was a portal there, he would have gone through. Are we not getting any spawns now? Seems a lot slower now that we have those slabs. See, those skeletons fell through the powdered snout, so that doesn't count. Merge Mobs, a new Minecraft mobile game. Sounds like, yeah, sounds like a mobile game for sure. I don't know if these 2 extra slabs that we just put in are strictly necessary, but, you know, alas. We be testing. I feel like that's a little bit too zoomed. Baboosh! Welcome back. I'm not seeing any skeletons, like, falling out the sides, besides, you know, the 1 powder snow. That doesn't count. I might go put a nether portal right there just to solve that, actually. There we go. Problem solved, everybody. We should probably go clear out the overworld. Much noise, mini loud. Slick. Thank you for the Prime sub for 11 months. It's a very long time. Welcome back. Yeah, Ash is a crazy person. I've told them to stop it every time I see him, but no, they're determined. Very determined. It's all Casper's fault. Casper and chat. That's who we're faulting tonight. Ridiculous. Well, it's looking pretty good. I haven't seen any skeletons fall out in a while, so maybe we solved it. This might be the final design. It might be. Watch, it's gonna be like a skeleton. Okay, none of those guys count. But yeah, seems pretty good. We're gonna run it for like another minute. We are running the game at 5 times speed, by the way. So 1 minute of this is 5 minutes of gameplay. Which is way longer than I would probably ever AFK, because this is like 1/10 of the power and speed of the farm. That was the skeleton walked over from there. It's looking pretty good, guys. Oh yeah, that's never gonna happen, Rubber. That should never happen, hopefully. Yeah. Honestly, like, if you're serious about, you know, contributing to the channel or whatever, then Patreon is always the way to go. Always and forever. It's always the best. That goes for, like, any creator on the internet. Unless there's, you know, certain people go off of just PayPal, because that takes technically less, I believe. But, still, PayPal is, like, the way to go. But Twitch does have the emotes, which is fair. The emotes are good. It's basically like Nitro, but only for that specific set of emotes. In Discord. And then you can use them all across Twitch, too. It's nice. Okay, this nether portal linking is definitely borked. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Get out of here. Why am I doing this? Because I can. Look at that. That's what I call a mosh pit. Very nice. When is portal linking not broken? That's a great fact. Yeah, so this is more or less what we're gonna get every minute or two. Once the farm's actually fully functional. Like, it's actually literally insane how good this farm is. And that's why I really wanted to do it this way, because it's really important to me that we have this right here. Give me 1 second and I'll get the tutorial link for you. I don't actually have it pulled up tonight. Yeah, this is something that you can build. It's going to be slightly slower than what we're going to build on Truly Bedrock, but it'll be easier to build. Let's see, it's this one right here. So this will get you 2,700 skulls an hour. Button on it. I think that's going to send you to the middle of the video or something, but yeah, just, there's the link for it. Designing a kill chamber for this? Very nice. Very good. I think there's a baby zombie in there. I see a pig man that's like got green on it. Yeah, there's a baby zombie in there. Hold up. Let's call those blazes. They're the noisiest ones. What do you call those guys? Strider? There you go. Oh no, it's just like a regular zombie. Okay. And a creeper, I guess. So what? 5 pigmen out of all that? That's not that many, actually. That's pretty good. I'm not really here for the gold. Do we get a single wither skull out of any of that? I don't think so. Oh my god, guys, it's a structure block farm. Crazy. I'll be surprised if that's a rickroll. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. I have class and elegance. Excessive. Who needs and could possibly use that many wither skulls? Exactly! You build the farm once, you use it once, and then you're set for life! It's also just a great experience farm, too. So the one that we're gonna build is gonna get slightly less than 6,900 skulls per hour. You see, like, the 6,900 and the 2,700 are basically the exact same farm, the exact same number of spawn spots, but one of them has them spawn directly into another portal, and the other one has them fall like 8 blocks into another portal. So that is the difference that 8 blocks of falling can cause. You're gonna mute Salt. Fair enough. Bye, Salt. Don't get salty. Oh, I almost timed out Slick. Oops. Salt. Bye-bye. 5 minutes. Bye-bye now. If you guys keep timing out Salt, though, it's going to be considered bullying. No bullying. So yeah, that's why we need to have this be as close to touching the nether portals as possible. So this would probably give us about 5,000 skulls an hour. 5 or 6,000. So as you can see, we're losing like, you know, 1 to 2,000 skulls an hour just by having the portals down here instead of up there. It's kind of stupid. Artemis, welcome back for 23 months. That is a super long time, nearly 2 years. Oh my god. That is crazy. How are you? Let's take one last look at this problem before we call it good. Because I don't think there's another way around it. I think that we have to use this method right here. And I want to call it the best with a skeleton farm. Because that's like the idea. So that's the spawn spot. Gotta have the glass. And then the glass. You can't have a portal here. Because that just doesn't work. Because they just don't go that direction. You can't have a portal either of these locations with the rows. We could have it right here to just get the wither skeletons out. We can't do 2 splits in a portal, can we? I don't think we can do 2 splits in a portal. Let's try that on this one real quick. If you can do 2 splits in a portal, that would be interesting. I haven't actually tried that out yet. You can make a really cursed portal. Nah, just one. Okay. That's unfortunate. Can't summon PlayStation. You wouldn't want to either. That's the thing that you gotta watch out for on Twitch, by the way, is if you're subscribing to anybody on Twitch on iOS or mobile in general or Android, just don't do it. It is way more expensive, like 30% more expensive, and that money just goes into the void. Nobody gets it. You're just throwing it into a fire. So don't do that. Do it on like a website or a computer or something. Especially gifted subs. Oh my god. Yeah, that adds up quick. Right then. So we can't do it up there. I mean, we could do it there if the wither rows would work. So that method's broken. And if we have it like this, then the wither skeletons just stay in there. They don't come out. So there's no way to get them into a portal like this. And they don't go out to the north. They don't go that far out. We can't have it right here. We have to have it down at that layer. It should just work right here, you know? It should, but it doesn't. They don't even go into it right there. And then the other issue, of course, is like the powdered snow prevents mob spawning, which really shouldn't. Convenience fee, yeah. Fees, man. So many junk fees. Hopefully when they like target junk fees across the world, they'll get rid of those, because it's just stupid. It would be nice if this worked. That would be the best way to do it, but it's just impossible. It's just not possible. Why isn't it? It's just not. So unless there's another way to do it, I think that's about it. We can't put it right there. If we had nether portal tiles, we could just do this. But alas. No nice things. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think this really is about as good as you're gonna get it. I don't know if these slabs are necessary. I don't think these blocks on the backside are necessary. They shouldn't be necessary. They might be for the skeletons to not fall out, though. I think just opening up this corner helped the skeletons. Shenanigans. Thank you, Rubber. I don't see that message very often. Did you do it on a website like I just said, or did you do it in the app? If you did it in the app, it's going to cost you more money. Kind of a stickler for saving money, you know. Website. That's good. Very fine. Thank you. Good. Good. Can you try the rose on a mud block? That's an interesting idea. Oh, that is really interesting. Yeah, because the mud, you sink down a little. What up? I'm not seeing any skeletons over there. That's a good sign. These skeletons don't count. Look how much junk is over here. Oh, fire spreads is on. Also, I think the random tick speed is still at 1,000. Game roll, do fire spread. False. It's the only light source I had on my inventory, okay? You need the purple name on Discord. A lot of people like the purple name on Discord. And not gonna lie, purple is kind of nice. Right then, let's try mud. So yeah, you sink down into it. Either that or maybe a path block. I don't think anything spawns on paths, though. Things definitely spawn on mud. Rose. We already got a rose. Yes! Okay. There is a universe where this logic makes sense, and maybe we can do a thing. Let's go ahead and see if they spawn on mud in general. One last test for the ages. Get rid of all that. Why not? Doesn't need to be there. Well, we just got a blaze on it. And a wither skeleton. Okay. So it is spawnable. Let's see about having the mud on it, or the wither rose on it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like the green names. To be honest, though, like, it is kind of the best color range. Maybe one of these days we'll redo the whole roles and everything of the syndicate. Do I need to lower that down? Or is it already lowered down? That stuff is working. Oh, we got it with the skeleton. It's also 5 times speed. Okay. So that works. And then let's see about this. It's a long shot, but it's worth trying out. We'll compare left to right, I guess. Pink colors. Nah, because staff is like pink and magenta. We've actually ran out of colors to use in the Syndicate. All that's left is like brown and black. And honestly, those colors just don't look that great on dark mode. They're just hard to read. And brown just doesn't look that great in general. I don't know. What can I say? Just not one of the better colors. The greens, though. The greens really pop. Yellow is almost too much, but we've like ran out of colors. We've used all of them. Like we used all the blues, basically. All the greens. Yellow, orange, red. All of those are used up. Magenta. Purple. Slightly different purple. I don't think this works. White we use. It's just default, of course. Maybe we'll make brown, like, be muted or something. I think Casper's favorite color is brown. Just making fun of brown one day, and he was like, what? I think it's Casper. Oh, it was a long time ago. Yeah, this doesn't work. Sadness. Is there any other short blocks that we can use? Because this just don't work. Yeah. Maybe there's another short block. Like... Soul Sand, maybe? Can you even place the things on Soul Sand? Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, if you can't place the Wither Roses on Soul Sand, then that's just a mega shame. For shame. Okay, let's see. Come on. Anything. Anything at all. Even one dude. That would be great. Yeah, I mean, the logic of it kind of makes sense a little bit, maybe, but not really. Unless there is another transparent block that can go above it that just, like, doesn't exist. Like, maybe there's a universe where we can, like, use scaffolding or something. Again, long shots here. But this would be the only other way of doing it. Maybe you can have like a scaffolding be right here, and then a block above it like that to push it out. And then you'd have to have the portal be right here. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but for science, you know, we gotta try a thing. Glass pane. Glass panes don't block light. Am I building this? Scaffolding is used like this in some farms, but it's usually with water and stuff. Yeah, if we had like a bunch of time, like hours and days and years, then we could try out like a bunch of different block combinations to try and get it. But otherwise, it's just bugged. We should make a bug report for Wither Roses. It's kind of a sketchy thing to make a bug report on, though, because if they change this, they could accidentally make it so that like mobs just don't spawn in glass. It really seems like scaffolding should just work. Or at least allow them to spawn inside of there. Scaffolding isn't even considered a real block. But I guess it is to wither roses. Yeah, okay. We could try a glass pane, I guess. May as well. I don't know how we would build with that, but... Shenanigans. Are they 2.5 blocks tall? They are. I really wish we could just get nether portal tiles. That would be so nice. We need a way of getting nether portal tiles. Like, I'm sure there's probably a way to do it in Bedrock Edition right now. But it's probably in, like, some obscure Discord back channel somewhere. Or maybe on Bilibili or something. Those super niche places. All the standard ways of getting it were broken / removed. But you know how Bedrock Edition is. There's always more ways. People found out how to get Bedrock like 27 times. But anyway, that's about going to do it for today's live stream, everyone. Hopefully you've had a great time tonight. Be sure to drop a follow on the channel so that you can see more live streams in the future. We'll be streaming again on Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian time. We're going to go ahead and raid someone, as we always do. That way we can show the love around. We got ourselves Mr. Dadcraft streaming. So let's go ahead and stop on over by there. As always, go subscribe on the YouTube channel, join our Discord server, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all the places. I'll see you guys around everywhere. But have yourselves a great night, everybody. I love your faces yet again. And then there was a Dadcraft.